Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Juan, and on this channel we talk about, and I talk about life coaching. We also do card readings here, and basically everything that helps to improve your life. And if this is something that's that calls you, if this is something that you think you like, well, subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell also to notify when I upload next videos. Yeah, let's get this video started. On today's video, I wanted to talk about happiness, right? And how to be happy, at least for today. I'm gonna share a couple of tips for you to use today to basically raise your vibrations, to basically just be happy, take a break from anxiety and depression, at least for one day or a couple of hours. So if this is something that you're interested, please keep on watching. So my intention for this video is not just for you guys, but also me, to basically go back to it whenever you feel sad, whenever you feel like nothing's working your way, just to like remind yourself that everything doesn't have to be depression, everything doesn't have to be anxiety. At least, like I said, at least for one day. So a disclaimer before we start, I am not a counselor. I didn't go to school to become a counselor, but I do know that I have not a lot of knowledge. I came from a very disruptive background, a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, and I have found myself out of it. Took myself out of that. So I want to share my point of views, and I want to share my experiences with you guys, and maybe that helps one of you guys. At least if it helps one of you guys, at least one, then I did my job. So just take my advice with a grain of salt. Everything I'm gonna say in this video, it comes from my experience, just so you guys know. So while doing the research for this video, I thought to myself, so like, okay, what do I need to do to be happy? What makes me happy? And if you guys don't know, I mentioned it a bit on this video, but I come from a person that had anxiety and depression for basically all my life. I don't want to say that I'm out of it completely, but I am in a much better mental space today. Especially this year, I went through a transformational year. My whole life changed around, and I've been able to manifest a bunch of things, and I'm still in the process of manifesting a bunch more things. So this is also something that I want to talk on this channel, manifestation. I have a couple of videos, and I'll leave it on the cards. What is it, this side? I don't know. I'll leave it on the cards to see if you guys like those videos. I'll leave it on the cards, and a couple of videos that I talked about manifestation, how the law of attraction changed my life, and I want to actually go and make a video in the future of my spiritual awakening. Go a little bit more in depth than the law of attraction video that I made. But yeah, let's go back to the video. So the first step, this step may sound a bit harsh for a couple of you guys, but basically let yourself feel. Let yourself feel your feelings. Let yourself process your feelings. Let yourself be open to feel. A lot of us, we, in the day-to-day basis, we gotta be strong. We don't have time to be sad. We don't have time to basically let ourselves feel. And then basically that's kind of like your anxiety and depression going up, but you don't see it because you're like running so much that you're not able to see that your anxiety and depression, it's going up until a point where everything crashes and you're like, oh, what just happened? I'm having the worst day of my life. What am I doing? Every single day, process your emotions, become aware of your emotions, become aware of what's going on in your life right now. Just so you can identify your triggers, just so you can basically accept that you're human, accept that you have emotions, accept that it's okay to be sad, it's okay to cry, it's okay to do all of these things that are gonna basically it's a human emotion, it's a human process to feel emotions. So let yourself feel. Don't feel that you are weak because you're feeling, because you're crying. Especially a lot of men are told not to cry, are told not to feel. This is obviously very bad for a lot of men, but this is a general message. Let yourself feel. Schedule your fear. I'm a Capricorn, so I had to schedule my breakdowns, my mental breakdowns. So for example, if there is a day that I'm having a very rough day, I let myself feel for 5 to 10 minutes. Like, I take all of that garbage out. After those 5 to 10 minutes, I put an alarm on my phone, and then after, I'm like, okay, how do we feel? Do I need another 5 minutes, or am I good? Am I able to continue with my day? This helps me. That works for me. It may not work for some of you guys, but this is something that I do that hopefully it does work for you guys. So the second step kind of goes with the first step. So after you cry for, I don't know how many minutes you cry, again, analyze why you got to that breaking point. Analyze why are you having this anxiety. Sometimes it looks like there's nothing going on, but it feels like there's nothing going on and a lot going on at the same time. So basically analyze what triggered that breaking point. What made you go to that point where you're like, okay, I can't do anymore. It might be every single day that you go to that breaking point. So what's going on in your life that's basically giving you that anxiety or producing that anxiety in you? So this is very important. You need to analyze your life. If you have to cut some things out of your life, then this is going to help you in the future. Obviously, it's not as easy to just like, oh, a bad relationship, cut, buy out. It's not as easy as that, but identify basically the things that are going on in your life. Analyze every single thing in your life that it's basically making you anxious, making you feel depressed, and I feel like once you identify the triggers, once you become aware of what's going on in your life, you're gonna get out of that autopilot. This is something that I talk about with my therapist. Sometimes I do go into autopilot and I don't really notice. So the more that I became aware of it, I'm able to snap out of it. Because sometimes, like, it will last for a week, and then I go on autopilot for a week, and then a week after, I'm like, oh wow, a week just passed. What the hell? So the more aware that I'm becoming, the better it is for me, because I am able to know that I'm on autopilot sooner than a week. Also, it's very important to analyze the moments that you're happy as well. Why am I happy today? Not in a way to feel like I shouldn't be happy, but why am I happy today? And what can I do to replicate this feeling in the future? That's very important. Sometimes we focus so much on the sad parts, but we don't focus on the good parts. So basically, bring back that good energy. Let go of that bad energy. Bring back that good energy that got you to a happy moment. Even if it was 5 minutes, let's replicate those 5 minutes for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour, a day, So identifying, it's a key step. After these two steps, that I do, the third step kind of goes with the last part of the second step. What can I do to be happy right now? Sometimes I listen to music. Sometimes I just whatever it is, music, watch a YouTube video, anything and everything that makes me happy. I don't know. Go out with your dog. Go out for a walk. If you can't go for a walk, just go in your house and do whatever. Some people find cleaning peaceful. Not me. But whatever works for you, basically do it. A lot of people say that, self-care, but self-care, sometimes they paint it as, go on a trip and this and that, go on a shopping spree. That's not realistic. Yes, you can do that. If you can afford those, go ahead and do it. But at the same time, sometimes for the regular person, you know, we can't really afford that all the time. So instead of me getting myself even worse and thinking, oh man, I can't afford self-care, I can't go on a trip, I can't go and this and that, that's gonna make me feel worse. So why don't I do, oh, I haven't taken a bath in a while, instead of showers, let me take a bath today. Or, oh, I haven't eaten this, let me eat this ice cream. If you're on a diet and ice cream one day, it's not gonna hurt you. But if you know that this is gonna catapult into more bad eating, then, you know, don't do it. Self-care comes in many different ways, so you have to find your type of self-care, pretty much. The next step is basically kind of like visualizing. You guys know that I'm really into the law of attraction, and one of the things of the law of attraction is the way that you can attract things is visualizing. So sometimes I either go to the mirror or I just say it in my head, basically the words, I am enough, I am brave, I am strong, I am enough, I am brave, I'm strong. Whatever comes my way, I am able to tackle. Whatever difficulty, I'm able to get out of that. Whatever any bad situation that come my way, I'm able to rise above from that. I am enough, I am brave. All of these words at the beginning, they're gonna sound like, this is BS, what are you saying, this is ridiculous. But I swear to you guys, the more you do it, the more you believe it. It's like that saying that you can say a lie so much and then it becomes true, something like that. At the beginning, you know, you don't think you're enough. At the beginning, you think that you're just walking through life and nothing is going on in your life. I swear to you, a couple of months ago, well, this year, I've been going through a journey of loving myself, like actually loving myself, loving who I am, loving how I look. At the beginning, I'm like, oh, I love myself, but I'm in the back of my head, I'm like, no, you don't, and you know it. Why are you saying the opposite? I swear to you guys, I think a week ago or something, I just looked myself in the mirror, and I wasn't even like trying to say these words. I looked myself in the mirror, I'm like, I freaking love you. Like, you're so beautiful. And actually, like, these words, actually, I believed them, and there was no doubt in them. Obviously, there are days that I'm like, you could be better. But I am able to get to a point now where I actually believe that I love myself. And if you guys think about it, like the way that we talk to ourselves, sometimes we wouldn't say these words to somebody that we love. So why do we do it to ourselves, basically? Why are we so hard on ourselves? Why do we take everything so harshly? There's a great thing about letting go of you know, doubts, letting go of that mindset that you're not enough. Obviously, I don't think I'm all the way to 100, but I could say that I'm on like 75%, which is great. So practice this. I am enough. I am strong. Whatever you feel like, it's doable, but go above that. Because sometimes when we're so depressed, we don't know what's actually doable. We don't know what we can actually do. Because we have, I always picture anxiety as like we have like a pair of glasses. Have you seen basically those glasses that like the, what is it called? Like the drunk glasses. I might put a picture somewhere. But basically these glasses, they kind of disturb your vision and make you, and you see like as if you were drunk. Basically anxiety is kind of like that. It's like a pair of glasses that you see. And everything in front of you, it's gonna come out a different way. It's not what it is. That's pretty much it. Anxiety blurs your reality, the way that you see your reality. What you see, it's not your reality if you have anxiety. What you see, it's a picture of your head. And trust me, now I say these words now. When I was like very deep into my anxiety and depression, I thought that people were kind of like making me know that my feelings weren't valid because they were telling me, oh, it's on your head. And I'm like, no, it's not in my head. But it's like, it is. Obviously, it's not as easy to like, oh, I don't have anxiety anymore. I don't have depression. It's not as easy as just saying it. But the more that you practice self-care, the more that you practice visualizing a better self, the more the easier we become to actually believe those comments that you are actually enough, and anxiety is just trying to ruin your life. So yeah, I don't know. Take that into consideration. Just visualize. You can do it every day. You don't have to go into the mirror. You don't have to say these words out loud. Some people feel a little bit self-conscious of like telling yourself that you love yourself, which is, that's another issue. But do it in your head. Do it when you're getting ready. You do it when you're brushing your teeth in the morning. Do it when you're taking a shower. Do it when you're taking a shit. Like, do it anywhere you feel like you need to do it. Yeah, okay. So that's the fourth step. 9 times out of 10, I feel much better after you say this. There's a key part that I didn't mention, but one thing that I tell myself when I'm like feeling the feelings is that my current situation is not my permanent situation. That has gotten me places. My current situation is not my permanent situation. I want you guys to write that down. I want you guys to, I don't know, tattoo it in your body. Please don't. My current situation, it's not my permanent situation. When you're going through very, very bad times, just know that it's going to pass. It's going to pass. Your current situation is not your permanent situation. Now, people can say like, oh, but why when you feel good, it's not your permanent. It's not your permanent situation either. Well, the way that I like to look at it is that when you're feeling bad, and obviously you don't want more of the bad, even though you think about the bad, you create more of that. So even though it looks like your permanent situation because it's not changing, that's you bringing more bad things into your life. Now, when I am feeling good, I try to replicate those feelings, and I want to bring more abundance, more awareness, more happiness into my life. So I want to, I want for that situation to be permanent. But your current situation, your anxiety, it's not permanent. So when you feel like, oh, that's it, I'm throwing the towel, just know that there's a better day. Tomorrow, you can start tomorrow. You can start today to feel better. You can start today to do all of these things, even if you don't feel bad. Just do them, I mean, that's what I do, and that helps me a lot. So yeah, I know I'm talking a lot, but you click on this video, this video is going to be long. Your permanent situation is not your current situation. It's not your permanent situation. Just put it into your minds. The last tip that I have, the last advice that I can give you guys is just to enjoy your life. I know it may not be or sound doable right now, but just enjoy your life. We have such a limited time in this world that I don't want you guys, and I don't want myself to look back when I'm older, be like, oh man, I should have done this, I should have done that. Enjoy your life. Every single day is a day that you can be grateful to be alive. Every single day you can wake up. You have an option. Every single day you have many options. You can make many decisions. Why do we always take the bad one? We know what can make us feel better and what can make us feel worse. Why do we take the worst part? It's like a lot of us are used to feeling bad, so we don't know what feeling good is, so we just do what makes you feel bad. I don't think I'm making sense, but I think you guys understand. Why do we like to put ourselves in a place where we feel bad all the time? I know that anxiety and depression, again, it clouds your vision, but at the same time, as long as you know in the back of your head that everything is gonna pass. Create more of that. Make a bigger space in your head that everything's gonna pass. That there is a bright future in your future. You know. So yeah, that's that. Those were basically the 5 steps that I do. Again, you can do it on a regular basis. You can do it on, I don't know, when you feel bad, when you feel good too, you know. And yeah, this was basically the video. I know it's a bit lengthy, but I just wanted to share this with you guys. If you guys have any more suggestions of videos that you want me to make about either card readings or positivity, life coaching and stuff, anything related to that, let me know in the comments below. Let me know in the comments below if you tried these steps and they helped, and even if they didn't help, I want to know. And if you like this type of content, subscribe to my channel. I am trying to basically help people. That's what I'm meant to be doing in this world. I'm meant to be helping people in a much more way than a superficial way. I'm trying to help you guys to basically manifest your life, the life that you deserve. So if this is something that vibes with you, if we vibe together, girl or boy, no identifying person, drop a like, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you're notified when I upload my next video. And I guess that's it. I hope you guys have a great day, have a blessed day, manifest your life, manifest your future. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.